core that they have in them will produce electricity. So you gotta kind of be careful about that. Okay. Get up this as soon as you can before your ally comes along, because quite a few times I've had the ally just set off the trap. Make sure to harvest the eggs, because those are ingredients you can have. Now then, more reasons why I showed y'all become eternal. First things first, more new enemies are in this area. I do believe I just kind of bypassed a huge chunk of them. Go and harvest these eggs real quick, because why not? There we go. And lockpick me a door, because why not? I can get a nice easy sneak attack along with some treasure, because why not? How the hell did that work? Hey you, dwarven dick, die. Damn it. Take that and drop off another dwarven medal. Just hold on to anything that's labeled dwarven scrap metal. I mean, you could, I do believe, hold on to things that aren't labeled as scrap metal and be able to melt that stuff down. But all in all, you really just need the stuff labeled as scrap metal. Anyways, more importantly, first things first, you can come down here to pick up some Falmer arrows that for some reason just fall out of this person's body. There's also a Falmer axe you can pick up if you really wanted it, but I don't. Falmer equipment is kinda shit. Now then, I gotta remember how I used to do this with... Oh right, Falmer. These are the Falmer. Falmer are blind. Falmer will die within one hit, like everything else. Their arrows are actually pretty good. Now then, let's see. I'm going to continue downwards. As long as you stay crouched, the Falmer, even if you're standing right in front of them, will never fucking see you. So you have no worries whatsoever about getting some really easy sneak attacks on the Falmer. Bye-bye. Something you do have to be careful of, though, is even though the Falmer are blind, like everything else, they will be able to hear things. So say you trip a trap or miss an attack, they will become alerted, and oddly enough, even though they are blind, they can tell where their fallen allies are. Take your Staff of Firebolt, because fuck you, that's why. And just because you pulled your weapon out on me, you go over the ledge. Now then, normally you would have to go through this door right here to continue onwards. If you have become eternal, you can just poof, and down you go. If you do not, however, have become eternal, you could take the pathway of going through the doors and getting down here legitimately, or jump on top of the rooftops, and that would get you down here. If you take the shortcut like I did with Become Eternal, or take the rooftops down here doing a bit of platforming, you will end up skipping at least a little bit of treasure, but let's face it, by the end of the game, you don't fucking need treasure. You'll have plenty of money anyways. I'm gonna kill this last Falmer. Or not. Anyways, I was right there. The path I would normally take is rolling off of that or jumping off of that onto that building right there, jumping down onto that building right there, onto that pipe, then you can just go down to there and drop all the rest of the way down. And that will get you down here taking very minimal damage, and you can skip a good 20 minutes of going through more dwarven ruins. Haha. And, as already stated, this is why I fucking like Become Eternal, because I can just take my own damn paths. Now then, I do believe this room, its trap is poison gas. Thankfully, unlike a lot of other allies you could potentially have here, this one isn't stupid enough to actually set off traps. Notice how she actually walked around the trap. That's a luxury that you don't see too terribly often these days, viewers. Spider! For Kyle. Level up! Take my level in a minute. Okay, time to take my level. My stamina up. Now then, I got 44 in this. Is that enough? Damn. How about for something over here? Orcish smithing, dwarven smithing. Okay, not enough to get anything. That anyways. Let me see what I want to spend my perk on. The percolator. Fighting stance. See. Ain't nothing I too terribly care about there. The bow, I could get more damage with the bow, but once I get my stealth to 100, I can guarantee I'm not going to be using the bow often enough. Too terribly often at all, actually. But, pickpocketing still a ways away, so I do believe I'm just going to pump this one into enchanting. Because eventually I will be doing some enchanting of my own as well. Not just disenchanting. So there we go. Let me go on and also nom on these eggs. I could be looting these bodies, but really, what's the point? I've pretty much got a full inventory anyways. I will, however, pick some locks. Because why the fuck not? It's my game, I can do what I want. Take that for some disenchanting. And time for an introduction to another new enemy. One that will fall within one hit just like the rest. The Dwarven Arcanaut. Okay, it didn't fall in one hit, but it fell pretty quickly. And now it's leaning against the wall like a boss. I don't know what you're talking about. Or the Dwarven Centurion. These guys are very money friendly if you can manage to kill one of them. Centurion Dynamo Core sells for 131. That is pretty decent for money early in the game. There's also apparently a pressure switch trap down there that sets off these and it'll hurt like a motherfucker. But I've never really noticed. But yeah, make sure you always check the Dwarven Centurion's body, because it will almost guarantee to have both a Dynamo Core and a Grand Soul Gem.
Let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough deaths?
Of course, you want me to leave. Just waiting for you to turn my back.
Yeah, if you just let these guys keep talking, eventually they will attack you. And that is no bueno. Hey Dick, you may want to turn around. Bitch, did I say you could heal yourself? Bitch, did I say you could fucking heal yourself? Bitch, did I say you could motherfucking heal yourself? No, I did not. Now I say die. And what I say goes. Do you believe I've already got Diminishing Disenchanted? But just to be sure, I'm gonna grab it anyways. All right. If your stealth stat is absolutely fucking shit, in this area, for some reason these guys are able to see you if you've got a very terrible stealth stat like I do, and you try and sneak up on them. But really don't worry too much about it, viewers, because the Dwarven enemies are pretty much the only ones who will be able to see you down here. Unless you're just kind of running around doing whatever the fuck you please. How you doing, bro, Safina? Now then, normally I would just avoid this dumbass, but I've actually got something more important to do that takes place in the door that was behind him. God damn it. God damn it, stop fucking moving! Sure. Hey, Sir Dix-a-lot. Fuck you. If you're wondering what bolts go to, bolts are for crossbows, which I do generally not use. Now then, I'm going to be picking up a quest that I am not going to be doing for a very, very long time. There are these Crimson Nern roots scattered all over the place in here. These Crimson Nern roots are pretty much... the Crimson Nern roots are pretty much going to be taking up an entire hour of me trying to track them down, so... Clearly, I'm not going to bother doing this mission for a while. Use there, a disenchantment table. I will go on and take advantage of this being here. Yes, I know it's actually called an enchantment table, however, I like calling it disenchantment.